Hello and welcome to another video. In this particular video, we are looking at the project from beyond, a new one in Maritime City. It's called Orise. So let's look at the actual location of Maritime City, which is right here. I believe we have not spoke about this particular location in on this channel. So let's cover it briefly, right? So first and foremost, you can see that it's located in the northern part of the city. You can see the DXB International Airport, central business hubs of the city. You have Business Bay, you have downtown, and you have a DIFC, of course, in the same area. So it's very near to it, and it has fast access connections that are available currently, and even better infrastructure coming in the future because it is heavily developing now. And of course, you can notice that we are talking about a waterfront properties straight away, right? So as mentioned in the previous video on Ellington, which had a launch in these Dubai Islands, this is the area right here that's getting a lot of attention right now, and that is easily justifiable because if you just take a look at the map of the city, you will see that the coastal line is generally already developed, and if you want to be close to the central business hubs of the city, the airport, or everything that's going on in this particular area, you're looking at these three locations if you still, of course, want to be or have something that's waterfront or beachfront, right? So Maritime City itself, let's take a closer look in the community. As you can see, this is Maritime City next to Port Rashid Yachts and Marina, which is fully developed by Amar, and Dubai Islands we mentioned in a previous video. All of these three areas again are now getting massive amounts of attention, right? To take a closer look on this Maritime City, you see that it's also very limited with residential plots. So you have the area as a port on the back and a marina, but the actual residential plots and residential developments will be in this line and this upper part right here. There is already a couple of very good projects that are getting launched there from variety of developers, which is also again putting a lot more focus on this particular area. So you have something developed from Omniat, and now we will speak about it shortly further as well, because the Omniat is owner of the Beyond group, which is in charge, or basically the developer of the Orise, the building we're talking about. But you had Oceans from the Noob, you had Pier, you have even Live coming in there with their first project, Live Maritime, first outside of Dubai Marina. I mean, they have previous projects there. So this line is basically there. The Mac is there as well. Plenty of launches that have come up already, and that are getting handed over basically in a span of 1 year, all of them, right? What that does for you as somebody who's looking for an investment and considering this particular area, once your building is ready, if you're looking to resell it on the actual handover, or even keep it and rent it, you will have the advantage of other buildings handing over simultaneously, where a lot of people will be coming to visit them. But this is not an area where you will have 300, 500 buildings in it, meaning once a tenant comes who wants to rent a property from, an example, Anva or Oceans by the Noob or Pier, for an example, they can walk over another 100, 500 meters or whatnot and visit your building as well. So this is something that's a benefit for simultaneously all of the owners who are entering this particular area. Because so far all of these buildings are basically getting handed over, except Anva, which is already there, developed. All of them are getting handed over in basically a span of 1 year. When it comes to our particular plot, it is right here, so next to Oceans from the Noob. The building is the project Orise, which is consistent of 2 buildings. What is important there? Something that you can notice here, and that a Maritime City as a waterfront community was missing, is the actual beach. But that's about to change, right? So now, you will have a beach that's coming this way, which will be also developed by Omniat, because Omniat owns the lands in this upper part and has basically made a small master community of it, right? Now, let's dive into that. this is how that basically master plan is structured at the moment. So you have our project Orise, which is right here, these two towers. And in this line, you will have 10 buildings, basically, including the hotels as well. And as you can see, you have a bunch of facilities that's coming in front of them, including the actual lagoon, the beach, the promenade with restaurants that will be exclusively available to these buildings here, right? Starting from our building Orise. And on the back, as you can see in this part right here, you have the gardens area. This is called the bay, this particular area. On the back, you have the gardens with a massive park, basically forest theme that's supposed to come here, and some of the projects around it as well. Let's take a look at now at the actual project we are speaking about. So this is Orise. You have these two developments, one project, two buildings, as you can see. The lower one, which is launched already, and the taller one that is going to be released. So they are, of course, sharing the ground floor. They have 4 podiums above it, and then you have the floor with the facilities on top of the podiums, which is absolutely massive. It's 70,000 square foot that's dedicated only to facilities or amenities inside of this project. The taller tower has 46 floors, and as you can see, they have absolutely fantastic panoramic views from majority of the actual apartments. Let's take a look at it here. So first of all, notice that on this massive shared podium, the buildings are positioned under angle or diagonally from each other, so they do not obstruct each other's views, right? Frontals, which will obviously be completely clear, and then even the views on the side, which will be having panoramic views as well. On the back side, there is no information of some developments. It should remain low-rise, basically, but that's not 100% sure. I mean, we cannot be certain, right? But people who are choosing units on the sides of the building and frontal ones will absolutely remain there. These are fantastic, and they are something to definitely focus on as well. You can see the project looks absolutely beautiful. That's thanks to Nabil Golem, who is the architect for the building. Even the interiors you will see are gorgeous and done by HBA or Hirschbender Associates. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, right? So once again, once you see that you have over 2 kilometer stretch here for the actual bay part of the master community, again from Omniat, and you see what else you have: wave pool, swimmable beach, lagoons, promenade with restaurants in all of these places, lagoon, spa, and retreat, which will be utilized by this line of 10 buildings. So now you connect it to what I was saying previously, and even the line in Maritime City that comes below you of the previously launched projects there as well. You are basically differentiated from them because you have access to this, which is directly below you, and to the entire master plan community from Omniat, which, as we mentioned, beyond is part of the Omniat group, right? So you differentiate yourself from the buildings on the back, the ones that come previously, right? And from now onwards, all of these buildings that will be coming naturally, Omniat will be raising the prices, the entry ticket prices by themselves. So you pretty much guarantee the best possible time to enter, and with the best possible project in Maritime City, right? Because you're differentiated from the ones before, and you have the best entry ticket price comparing to the ones that are coming. So you can absolutely utilize this opportunity, right? You can see on the latest picture the promenade with restaurants and how this area is projected to look as well. As mentioned, over 70,000 square foot of amenities that will be in the building. As you can see, of course, inside and outside both, including the barbecue zone, variety of pools, absolutely spectacular. You can see the 2 pools here from the picture as well, all of them having panoramic sea views that's in front of it also. You can see these facilities here. This is the lobby designed for the building, And now you can see the beautiful designs by HBA for interiors as well. Warm natural colors, very well blending in. 3.3 meter ceiling height with floor to ceiling windows as well to enjoy your spectacular views. Absolutely fantastic development. Let's dive into the actual floor plans, right? So, one bedrooms starting from approximately 700 square foot. You can see this is the typical layout for it. What you can notice here, wardrobes are inside of the bathroom itself, and then you have this division between the shower and the actual toilet with, of course, their separate entries there as well. The next one we have, notice the position of them. So they are basically positioned in the mid of the building on the front side where you have the sea, and on the back side towards the remaining of Maritime City as well. This is the largest layout, 827 square foot. It's basically identical to the first one, but it is larger, longer. This is 766 square foot. You can see it's a little bit difference. You have less space inside of the actual bedroom. Walk through wardrobes this time, and change style of bathroom which is available inside as well. For the last type of the one bedrooms, you can see a completely different layouts and also different positions. So they are positioned at the sides of the buildings, right? And you can see where their balconies are. It has a private balcony this time for the bedroom as well, which has access to the full bathroom here, which is also, by the way, accessible, as you can see, from the living area, which is absolutely massive, right? Beautiful design for the kitchen, basically, which stretches throughout this full wall, and then on the left to the entrance door, right? The partition before the entrance door. A massive space again for the dining and living area. When it comes to two beds, couple of different types there. All the two beds are positioned in corners, as you can see. So you have this series here, 06 and 02, as you can notice them in this, and you will see the other ones in the opposite corners as well, which again enables you spectacular views. What you can notice also is the L-shaped balcony right there. So from the entrance, you have the master bedroom on the right from the or our left, which includes a bathtub and the standing shower in this particular layout. As you can see, all of them have access to the balcony. Then you have on the opposite side, you have a smaller bedroom. It also has entrance to the balcony. As you can see, one full bathroom outside of it, which will be used by the living and smaller bedroom here as well with this particular layout. Here it's a slight difference. Straight away, what you can notice, you have both bedrooms that are en suite. You have a massive bathroom inside of the master bedroom, two sinks, again separation between the toilet and the shower, and you have wardrobes inside of them. Here you have a classical bathroom. Outside of it you have a powder room, or basically a guest toilet, which is to be used by this massive area here for the living and dining. And you also have an L-shaped balcony that stretches all the way here as well. So you even have a window here, which means you have natural sunlight inside of the actual bathroom with this particular layout, which is very unusual, but definitely something that is excellent. For the type C, as you can see in these corners as well, on opposite floors, you have this type of layout. You have both of the bedrooms that are en suite, but with normal smaller size. This is the generally smaller layout as well. You have the guest toilet that's available here, and then you have standard shape for the actual dining and living area there, with a balcony there that stretches a little bit on the right side as well. Two access points for it, floor to ceiling windows, again 3.3 meters ceiling height. Notice that in this layout, both the master bedroom and the smaller bedroom have their own private balconies as well, so you are catching frontal views and views from the side as well. For the type D, these units, of course, again in corners, you can notice basically same copy-paste layout as the previous ones we have seen, but in the opposite corners as well. For the 3-bedroom units, we have them in signature collection. They are basically duplexes. As you can see, this is the lower entry level. Massive units over 200 square meters. You have one guest room basically, or one bedroom that will be on the first floor. You have U-shaped kitchen, a massive space for living and dining. These are very limited units. You have, as you can see, this massive area which will also be having a double height ceiling, which you can see here. So the area above the living room here is double height ceiling, so we're talking probably around 7-meter ceiling with windows all the way. As you go up, you have the remaining 2 bedrooms en suite, and you even have a small space to utilize here, either as an extra living room or anything similar. We also have 4 bedrooms from Signature Collection, which are basically penthouses, as you can see. Although these are referred to as the Signature Collections, again, duplex units. Something that's very specific with them is this part right here. So you basically have your own, like a private lounge basically from your apartment to enjoy your spectacular views. As you can see, these units take half the floor, and this one is oriented towards the sea, so absolutely prime. For the penthouses, this is the smaller one. There's a larger one as well, 4,000 square foot, and as you can see, beautiful units. We're not gonna focus on them because this particular one is already sold, but get in touch because there is more that's coming in Tower 1, which is larger with more units as well. Another one with absolutely amazing roof terrace, which is massive. So the external area of this apartment is almost 350 square meters. With that, let's dive into the actual prices and payment plan to understand what we're working with here. So the payment plan for Orise is amazing. Why? Because it is, first of all, 50-50, which enables a lot of people to mortgage the final installment of 50% on the actual handover itself, which will be in the first quarter of 2028. And it's also very easy to pay off during construction. So 10% is the booking, 1 month after booking, another 10%, and then you have 5%, 2 installments of 5% in 2025, 2% of 2 installments of 5% in 26, and same thing in 27. So basically, after you pay off the entire down payment of 20%, you have 10% per year for the next 3 years in 25, 26, and 27, which is very easy, and 50% on the handover itself, whether you decide to mortgage it or not. Either way, payment plan is very suitable and amazing for this type of opportunity. When it comes to price points, 1 beds are starting from 1.92, or basically 2 million. 2 bedrooms starting from 3 million. 2 bedroom chalets and starting from 5.16. 3 beds from 7.8, 7.9 million onwards. For penthouses, you will have to get in touch because we don't have, they are basically on request, right? Again, a superb opportunity, something to 100% consider if you're looking to enter Dubai real estate market, or you are an investor who already has properties here. If you're looking for something that's waterfront, if you're looking at specifically or considering Maritime City, the best opportunity on Maritime City, as mentioned in the start, you differentiate yourself from the other developments that have come before that are on the same line, where you already have very limited residential plots. Massive projects here, 70,000 square foot of the actual facilities, 2 towers. The tower A, the taller one, is yet to be released. We even have some units in Tower B, but Tower A is yet to be released, so we're accepting EOIs for it. And the lowest entry ticket in compared to all the other buildings that will come after it that are on the same part of the master plan from Omniat. So 100% you will be having the best ticket price because Omniat themselves will be driving the prices up as well. If you're interested in this, if you want more information, discuss further, or book a unit for yourself, get in touch with me. You have my number at the comment section and the description as well. You have a link for WhatsApp there also. Click on it, have a direct conversation with me, and let's secure something in this project for you as well. And with that, thank you very much, and I will see you in the next one.